Hello everyone, or no one, because this is my first video. I'm Josephine, I'm the person behind this channel, Long Bucket List, and I need you guys to tell me if that sounds correctly, because English is not my first language, so I just find maybe I've looked at it too long, but Long Bucket List sounds weird now. So I just want to know if that's all right to say, or if I fucked up the name already before I even started. But I do indeed have a long bucket list of travels and experiences, and I've already completed a lot or checked them off, because that's my main priority in life. I feel like I live for my bucket list. I spend all my money on my bucket list and I really prioritize it. But I keep adding new things, so it's pretty much infinite. So maybe I should call my channel that, but I don't know. As I said, my first language is not English. I'm from Norway. I'm 27 years old, I'm married, and I actually live in Norway's oldest city, a true Viking village. There's a lot of history here. And I grew up here, or I actually grew up in an island just outside the city, and I live here and I never left. I currently have a full-time corporate job. I work as a content creator and social media manager in a marketing department in a tech company. And as much as I love my job and I love my colleagues, I just want to do more or different things with my life than work. I think it was after the pandemic, really, that things really changed for me. I grew up traveling and I'm so grateful for that. But it's just, I've kind of gotten an obsession with time. Life is so short and I want to do more. You spend so much time sleeping and you spend so much time at work, there's so little time to just live, and I want to do more of living life. So I'm currently working on a few projects to hopefully get a few income streams, and I hope YouTube might be one of them someday. I have an Instagram and a TikTok with the same name, only in Norwegian. That's why I just directly translated it. Maybe that's why it sounds so weird. I really need to figure that out. But I do have that, and where I talk Norwegian, and where my focus is saving money, investing, and sustainability. And we are also renovating this house. So that is also one thing I'm sharing over there. As I said, I want to work less, so that is my main motivation. I want to maybe become financially independent one day, financially free. So that is kind of the goal. We had, me and my husband have had a change in our lifestyle, and really a change of heart recently, where we just want to live more minimalistic. We bought this house and started renovating it with the idea that we just need to make some money to buy an even bigger house. And now we're sitting here why do we need so much stuff? Why do we need so much space? Obviously we want kids someday, but we don't need that much, Why do we have to fill a whole house with stuff? We want to live simpler, and hopefully that will make us more happy. Less mess, less stress. So we have actually started to sell a lot of our things because we just have too much. And then we want to actually rent our house out. And then it's good to not have that many personal things that you need to store away or take with you when strangers are going to live in your home. And we are focusing on buying good things with good materials. Hopefully just secondhand, but good materials like wool, because that is completely necessary when you live in Norway to have wool. But this channel will be about what I do spend my money on, and not just like how I'm saving money and all of that. This will be about the things I prioritize spending my money on, which is checking off my bucket list, which is filled with travel and mostly music related experiences. I love concerts and festivals. I love live music. It just gives me life. So if that's your cup of tea, please stick around and subscribe to my channel. Our next adventure are in just a couple of weeks. We are going to the Philippines for about 3 weeks. We will also have a couple of days in Bangkok. So that will be my first content on here. Other things we have booked for this year that is going to check off something off my bucket list is we are going to a Norwegian festival called Vinjerock, which is a music festival in the mountains, and it's really hard to get tickets. It's only like 3,000 attendees, I think, yeah. So it's really small, and we were planning on going with a couple of friends, but we only got 2 tickets, so it's me and Jørgen that is going. And we have been to festivals, just us 2 before, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be like a nature experience because we have to like walk up the mountain and sleep in a tent. So it's going to be interesting, and I think you like it, so I'm going to bring you along. Straight from Vinjerock, we are flying to the north of Norway to Lofoten, where we're going to pick up our RV and drive all the way down south again because we live in the south. We do have an RV. We bought it last year. It's a 33-year-old cute little veteran RV, and I really never thought that I was going to own an RV. Like, I was just like, nope, you won't catch me dead with an RV. But we went to Bali last year and went surfing and kind of just like loved the lifestyle. So we came home and looked for a camper van, and in the middle of searching, this cute little RV showed up, and I was just like, nope. But Jørgen convinced me to go and look at it, and it's just so cute, retro, and it's just so cool. It's so small, and it was just perfect. Like, it melted my heart, and it's really nice to just, you know, have a lot of space. So we took it for a trip last year, and it was just really fun. So we're keeping the RV, and Jørgen and some friends are actually driving up to the north early in the summer, and then he's flying down to go to Vinjerock with me, and then we are flying up together and going to drive down. And I've been to Lofoten before, but I've never driven through the north of Norway. Like, it's embarrassing to say when I live in one of the most beautiful countries in the world, nature-wise, that I haven't, you know, explored all of it. But that's the point of the RV. We are going to drive around and explore all of Norway as well. Then in August, I'm going to one of Europe's biggest music festivals, which is called Seet, and it's in Budapest. So with a friend of mine, so I'm really excited about that as well. There's not really that many artists I want to see, but it's just like the experience. Like, I love the festival vibe, and you always like discover new artists, right? So that's the main goal, because music wise, every person that I wanted to see live, I've seen, because I really prioritized it. But I had to like discover new artists and just add them to the list because it was empty. And one of them I'm actually going to see at Vinjerock, and maybe some of them I will see at Seet. So that is what is booked for this year. But we might add some other stuff, we'll see. But I will take you along and bring you along my journey through my bucket list and through my life. I've always documented and made a video after every vacation I've had, like the last 10-15 years at least, but it's always been for friends and family and to keep my memories alive, because you know, when you film and document something and you edit it like right after, you don't really miss anything. And it's so easy to forget stuff, and I don't want to forget stuff. And it's just like, the beauty is in the little things, you know, the little things that you forget. So yeah, that is why I'm doing this, really. And also now that I'm kind of grown up, I'm married for God's sake, but I finally have the courage to put myself out there. So I'm trying to, you know, just do what I can that I love to create a life for myself, my dream life. So come along with the journey, and I'll see you in the next video.